Good morning from Disney's Animal Kingdom. I am having a solo Disney day today. Just me, no kids, just me and the animals. Well, I am going to meet up with some friends for breakfast at Tusker House, one of my favorite character dining options. So we're going to do that. And then obviously I'm going to ride rides and see animals and do all the things. So follow along, even though it's just me, solo day. This is my first time seeing this new Encanto photo pass spot. It's so cute. I'm going to have to come back and get a picture.
Put it right there, nice and tight. So you're getting it perfect. All right, so you're all set. All right, so you're back. I got somebody coming. Give me 1 second.
I had to stop and see Define. It's always such a treat if you get to see her out. All right, let's head to Africa. We're gonna head into the Harambe Market area and go to Tusker House Restaurant. This is one of the most fun and one of the most flavorful character dining options on Disney property. I love how much variety there is in the food.
They're all together?
Okay, so Tusker House Restaurant is buffet style, and there's a huge variety, like I said. There's a great selection of breads, pastries, spreads, and dips. There are charcuterie type items, meats, cheese, fruits, and all different kinds of salads. They also have this smaller kid-size buffet for kids to serve themselves with the items kids are more likely to eat, which I love. And then a lot of the more flavorful dishes that Tusker House is kind of known for, like the Durban chicken and egg curry, Moroccan spiced beef, marinated pork, curried shrimp. And if you time your reservation just right, like around 10:30, they still have breakfast options out, so you can try breakfast and lunch. The dessert options at Tusker House Restaurant are all so cute. They all kind of have an outdoorsy or Animal Kingdom vibe to them. And once again, there are just a lot of options to choose from. Fresh fruit, cookies, brownies, cookie bars, different types of cake, little chocolates, so many things to choose from. Aww, I love you too, Mickey. And Goofy thinks we love Mickey more, so now he wants to be Mickey. At the end of your meal, you're given this autograph card that has the signatures of Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Mickey. First ride of the day, Kilimanjaro Safari.
As we're headed into the reserve, we're going to be headed into the Little Aturi Forest, home to some of the shyer, more reclusive animals. The forest animals, they also rely heavily on their coloration as their main defense, so sometimes they can blend in pretty well with their surroundings. Just keep your eyes out, and we're sure to spot them. Over on the right-hand side, you'll find an okapi. Now, at first glance, the okapi may look like it's related to a zebra. However, its closest relative is actually the giraffe. Both the giraffe and the okapi have long prehensile tongues. A little bit closer here on the left-hand side, we've got a couple different antelope species. Now, the darker colored ones, that's a bongo. Now, bongos are considered the ghost of the forest, as they're very rarely seen unless you're in a reserve like ours. The lighter colored antelope, that's a greater kudu. And greater kudus, looks like those ones are females, as they don't have the long, spiral, 6-foot horns. You'll find them in pairs, with between 50 and 200 pairs at just a single site. Now, both mom and dad, they'll take turns incubating the eggs, staying on the nest for about 30 days until those eggs hatch. Now, keep an eye out down in the water for the Nile hippopotamus. Hippos will usually spend the majority of their day in the water to escape that hot sun, oftentimes remaining fully submerged for up to 8 minutes at a time. Now, the hippos, they will come out a little bit more frequently at dusk and throughout the evening to do a lot of grazing along the banks. Hippos are herbivores, and they'll eat an average of about 80 to 90 pounds of plants and vegetation each day. Now, that is a relatively small amount for their large size, as sometimes they'll get up to about 5,500 pounds. Now, it does look like there may be a couple down in those waterfalls, though currently they're underwater. Keep an eye out on the left-hand side, though, as we head over this bridge for the Nile crocodiles. Nile crocodiles can average about 6 feet in length, up to 500 pounds. Some giraffe wandering by, as well as a pretty rare sight, a giraffe sitting down. Very rarely will we see them sitting down or even laying down. They almost always like to remain standing, ready to get away from any predators or any danger in the area. Now, the giraffe, they'll even sleep standing up, and they don't sleep very much during the day, usually just about a half an hour or so each day. Now, if you happen to see the giraffe grabbing a bite to eat, be sure to keep an eye out for their long prehensile tongues. Now, what prehensile means is they can use their tongues kind of like we use our fingers to grab onto different items like the leaves and the branches. Now, their tongues are also kind of a darker color on the hand side, and oftentimes when we see the elephants, they are doing something with their trunks, like eating or drinking, picking up logs, or even reaching tall branches. Now, sometimes we'll even see the elephants picking up clumps of dirt and tossing that up onto their backs. Now, they don't do that just to play. Elephants actually have very sensitive skin, and unfortunately, this does make them both a target for those poachers. Elephants have also been losing a lot of their habitat just due to human activity, from us expanding our areas to farming and even mining. They get that pink coloration from the different foods that they eat. Now, they are filter feeders, So you'll see them with their heads below water, kind of stomping their feet. That helps to loosen their food. And then their beaks are formed in a way that will filter out all of the sand and water, leaving just their food behind. Now, one of their favorite foods is the brine shrimp, and that definitely helps to get them that pink coloration. At those rhinos, you're probably thinking they're not white, and they're not. But they're named for the Afrikaans word "wyd," which means wide. They have a much wider top lip than many other rhinoceros species. And this is due to what they like to eat. A lot of grasses and softer items closer to the ground. Over on the left-hand side, we spotted some cheetahs. Cheetahs are the fastest land animals, capable of reaching speeds of up to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Now, they can't maintain those speeds for very far distances. They do need periods to rest. Their spots and their coloration help them to blend in very well with their surroundings. Also, we'll sometimes see another one of the big cats, the African lions. Now, oftentimes when we see the lions, they're taking a nap, as they will usually sleep for about 16 to 20 hours each day. Now, the lions, they will come out a little bit more frequently at dusk and throughout the evening to do a lot of grazing along the banks. No, they won't. They'll come out a little bit more frequently at night, as that's when their eyesight is better. Now, during the day, the lions, they can see about as well as we can. But at night, they can see about 5 to 6 times better than they can during the day. Now, looks like the lioness is up there. She's also taking a nap. Lions are one of the few large cats that'll do the majority of their hunting as a group. The female lionesses, they'll go out and they'll take down food for the entire pride. Meanwhile, the male lion, he's in charge of guarding their territory and protecting and defending the pride. Now, it looks like there are some ostrich eggs on the ground there. Now, those eggs are pretty large. One ostrich egg is the equivalent to about 2 dozen chicken eggs. Now, the ostriches, they don't always stay right there with those eggs, and those eggs aren't in a big fancy nest, but they are still protected by a super strong shell, capable of withstanding even the weight of a human.
We just got off the safari, and now we're gonna go catch a train and head to Rafiki's Planet Watch. They have a small petting area there with pigs that you can brush and pet them. But they also have character drawing classes, and that's one of my favorite things to do. We are on the train. We are headed to Rafiki's Planet Watch. We're going to go draw some animals.
You gotta sit back. You gotta sit here.
They have the best candles and candle machines. This one is so good.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express, a service to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Here, you'll discover what animal adventures from the affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care in action.
That, we're going to attempt to draw that.
We're going to try.
Welcome everyone to the animation experience here in Conservation Station. All right, this is not a bad size crowd. No, this is what? This is for the 2:30 class. Yeah, you guys excited?
I feel like you captured Dante's personality really well. So what were some things that you were like, I have to include this into my illustrations?
I really wanted him to have his tongues stick out because I think it's such like a cute little charming detail. And so actually like Sholo dogs like lose their teeth, you know, and then so that's why they tend to like have their tongue hang from the side. So that's something that I definitely wanted to add, such a strong like
Character trait.
yeah, character trait.
Yeah.
It's such a strong character trait.
So you put so much heart into adding to this film and obviously bringing it to life in a book. So what does Coco mean to you?
Oh, Coco means so much to me. I feel like since I started working on it as an intern, I like never expected to have so much in common with the film. And then actually when I was interning, Harley Jessup I don't think knew that I was from Mexico because when he interviewed me at CalArts, he was just like, your work seems like very worldly, or, you know, but I don't think we talked about like where I was from or anything. And then when I got here, like turned out like I was Mexican from Guanajuato, which was like one of the inspiration towns for the Land of the Dead. And then also like my dad is a shoemaker, which is like Miguel's dad. And you know, I was like, oh my god, it's like based on my story.
That's amazing.
And then I like wanted to be a musician too when I was younger, so like there were so many similarities. So I don't know, like I just like wanted to like put my heart into this film.
I didn't draw this.
This is better. First. Walking up on things like this is what makes Animal Kingdom so special. All right, we just saw the monkeys. Let's see. Oh, here they come again. Booty scratches. It's got some fleas. There he goes again. Oh, there's two. I think they're gone again. All right, here comes the flotilla. Everybody wave. The monkeys are back. I love how active these guys are today. Look at him go. So fun Animal Kingdom fact, this shrine has the same silhouette as Everest. So you can like align them and Everest literally disappears behind the shrine. Whoop. So cool. I love all the details in Animal Kingdom. This park has so many beautiful details. The Imagineers just truly outdid themselves with this one. And another flotilla! It's Timon and Rafiki!
Returning from your river journey, please welcome Rafiki and Timon as they sail the Discovery River.
Let's go ride Everest, one of my favorites.
Once on board, secure all gear in the cargo bags remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the plane.
Here we go. My hair. My hair. Yours off, hats off. Hats off. Woo! hair don't care.
I put my hair back.
No fair.
You did so good at hiding. You're the best hider. There's no lines, turns, or cues.
Hi, Kevin. Say cheese.
Kevin has the prettiest feathers. Beautiful.
You love compliments, huh? Who doesn't? What girl doesn't?
You can have it, but she does eat like 60 pounds.
How much chocolate does she eat every day?
We're trying to stay away from that. We found out it's not really good for those birds.
Oh, chocolate's good for everybody.
Set a good example for the other birds in the park.
Poor Kevin. She needs her chocolate. Wingapo. We have made a full circle around the park. We are back at the front and look at the cast members feeding the birds. Feed the birds. I always love to see the cast members interacting with the animals. I think it's so cool. And that concludes our day at DAC. Disney's Animal Kingdom never disappoints.
Which way you want to go? This way?